November 22nd, 1963. Dallas, Texas, 12:30 p.m. In 6 seconds, 3 shots shattered not just a presidency, but America's faith in its own government. The official story says Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. But 60 years later, 70% of Americans still don't believe it. What if the greatest murder mystery in modern history was never really solved? The Warren Commission's 888-page report reads like a case study in simplicity. Lee Harvey Oswald, a 24-year-old former Marine with communist sympathies, positioned himself on the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository. At 12:30 p.m., as President Kennedy's motorcade turned onto Elm Street, Oswald fired 3 shots from a Mannlicher Carcano rifle. Shot 1 missed entirely. Shot 2 struck Kennedy in the upper back, exited his throat, then somehow continued to wound Texas Governor John Connally, seated in front of him, puncturing his back, shattering his wrist, and lodging in his thigh. This became known as the magic bullet theory. Shot 3 delivered the fatal blow to Kennedy's head. Within hours, Oswald was arrested. Within days, he was dead. Shot by nightclub owner Jack Ruby in the basement of Dallas Police Headquarters, in full view of television cameras. Case closed, the Warren Commission declared in 1964. One gunman, one motive, personal grievance. One conclusion: Oswald acted alone. But the official story began unraveling almost immediately. The Zapruder film, 8mm footage captured by dress manufacturer Abraham Zapruder, revealed details that didn't match the Warren Commission's timeline. Frame 313 shows Kennedy's head snapping violently backward, suggesting a shot from the front, not from Oswald's position behind and above. Then there was the magic bullet itself, Warren Commission Exhibit 399. This nearly pristine bullet allegedly caused 7 wounds in 2 men, shattering bones and changing direction multiple times, yet emerged virtually unscathed. Ballistics experts called it impossible. That bullet, said forensic pathologist Cyril Wecht, would have had to perform more tricks than a circus act. The medical evidence presented even stranger contradictions. The official autopsy, conducted at Bethesda Naval Hospital, was plagued by irregularities. The 3 pathologists had never performed a gunshot wound autopsy. Key photographs went missing. The original autopsy notes were burned by the chief pathologist. Dr. Charles Crenshaw, who treated Kennedy at Parkland Hospital in Dallas, insisted the throat wound was an entry wound, not an exit wound, as the Warren Commission claimed. Even more unsettling were the deaths that followed. In the 3 years after Kennedy's assassination, 18 material witnesses died under various circumstances: heart attacks, suicides, accidents, murders. Actuarial experts calculated the odds at 100,000 trillion to 1. And then there were the acoustics. In 1979, the House Select Committee on Assassinations analyzed audio recordings from a Dallas police motorcycle. Their conclusion: 4 shots, not 3. Evidence of a second gunman. Evidence of conspiracy. If Oswald didn't act alone, who wanted President Kennedy dead? The theories range from probable to preposterous, but several have gained serious consideration from investigators and historians. The CIA theory: Kennedy had made powerful enemies within his own intelligence apparatus. After the Bay of Pigs disaster, he threatened to splinter the CIA into 1,000 pieces. He was secretly negotiating peace with Soviet Premier Khrushchev and planning to withdraw from Vietnam. To hardline Cold Warriors, Kennedy had become a liability. The mob theory. The Kennedy administration was waging war on organized crime like never before. Attorney General Robert Kennedy, the president's brother, had dramatically increased mafia prosecutions. Crime bosses Sam Giancana, Carlos Marcello, and Santo Trafficante all had motive and means. Jack Ruby's connections to organized crime added credibility to this theory. The military-industrial complex. President Eisenhower's farewell warning about the military-industrial complex proved prophetic. Kennedy's nuclear test ban treaty and Vietnam withdrawal plans threatened billions in defense contracts. His back-channel negotiations with Cuba threatened lucrative business interests. But perhaps the most chilling theory is the simplest: a cover-up to hide government incompetence. What if the Secret Service accidentally fired the fatal shot? What if multiple agencies bungled the investigation so badly that admitting the truth would have destroyed public confidence in government itself? Over 2,000 books have been written about November 22nd, 1963. Hundreds of documentaries, countless investigations. Yet the truth remains as elusive as ever. The government released thousands of classified documents in recent years, but key files remain sealed until 2029, 66 years after the fact. Was Lee Harvey Oswald a lone gunman with a grudge, or was he exactly what he claimed to be, a patsy in a larger conspiracy? Did powerful forces orchestrate the crime of the century, or have we simply refused to accept that one disturbed individual could change the course of history with 3 bullets? The truth may be buried with the secrets of the Cold War, lost in the shadows of Dealey Plaza, or hidden in plain sight within the Warren Commission's own contradictions. What do you believe? The comments are waiting for your theory.